Hello everyone, this is Phoenix here, and today we're going to be doing another pickup video for the month of September, and yeah, this month has been really busy as again. I mean, we're not completely done with the renovations, but we're pretty close. I mean, this room is like always changing around a lot, which I don't know if you can notice there, but either way though, I can't wait to do a room tour though when all this shit is done. But anyways, that's until the end of the year. So yeah, this month has been pretty slow because of all that, but thankfully, this month is more about quality over quantity, because I didn't get a whole lot of stuff, but a lot of the stuff I did get was definitely fantastic, or at least, like, some of, like, the really, really great things, but, yeah, if that makes any sense. But, anyways, I'll get into it as I go, so, yeah, let's get started. Alright, so let's start with the funny shit first, because this is something I found like right at the beginning of the month, and well, it made me laugh my ass off when I saw it, and it happened to be a bootleg cartridge game, which as you can tell, it looks, you know, it's a Famicom game, which is pretty funny. And on the back, it's pretty hilarious that they give you like a bunch of like pictures, and yet at the bottom it says, above images are for illustration purposes only. It's like almost like they're trying to bullshit you automatically with that. And just the picture on the cartridge is hilarious too. Like, I don't know if you'll be able to see it well, but I'll post a picture of it just in case there. But yeah, so over here you have like some war stuff, and then you have some like anime idols, kind of like Hatsune Miku sort of thing. And then you have Bomberman for whatever reason, and then you have Echo the Dolphin. Then you have I don't know what the hell's going on there, but it looks like some type of battle, and then you have some Care Bear looking things. I think that's what they look like to me. And then you have some helicopter. I have no fucking clue what I'm gonna get out of this, and I haven't played it though, mainly because the my top loader, it doesn't play these. I mean, you have to get like an attachment to put like into the thing, and then you put this thing on to play them. Unless there is a way to do it though, because I know like the size of this is different, but whatever though. Whenever I do get that attachment though, I would be very curious of trying this out just to see how hilarious it is. But yeah, I found this at a thrift store for like $5, so I said, hey, fuck it, why not? I mean, this shit's funny. But yeah, no, seeing stuff like this is always a good laugh, and it always tells an interesting story, so yeah, definitely very unique. Alright, so time for the next game, and this one's probably a pretty obvious one, especially if you know me on Facebook and all that good stuff, and that is Super Mario Maker, which is the only newly released game that I got this month. And well yeah, this is the special edition version that came out on day one or whatever. And all I have to say is that this game is fan-fucking-tastic. I mean, I love it. I mean, the creativity is just amazing. I mean, I know me and Floops did a collaboration video talking about Mario games, and, you know, I talked a little bit about that in that video, but in here, I'll just mention, you know, you really can't go wrong with this game. I mean, if you like Mario games, this is definitely, like, great. And also, I know there's a lot of people out there that like played their levels, and a lot of them are really, really fucking hard, but they're really, really fun, and that's what makes it more exciting. In fact, I'll actually, in the description, I'll actually put some of the levels that I created that I did, which are not like the greatest levels ever there, but I had fun making them, and I think they're pretty playable, so yeah, so I'll do that just in case anyone is curious, though. And not only that, but the I've been taking a bit of a break off this game recently, because I've been playing it like so much that I was like, hey, like I'm running out of ideas here, so I'm gonna take a break, and then when I get back into it, I'll probably get like more ideas again. That's how I think this game is gonna go. It's gonna be one of those games where like you play it for like a really, really long time, and then you take a break for a little bit, and then like you're like, okay, I'm gonna go play it again, and you get like more ideas again. That's how I think it goes. But yeah, definitely a great game. Probably one of the best Wii U games that I've played that came out this year. Not that there's very many that I've played, but definitely something that is fucking great. Alright, and the next game is a DS game. And this was one I was not expecting to get, but I happened to get it on the same day as Mario Maker, but I saw it there, and it was Nostalgia on the DS. And I've actually played this game quite a bit recently, and oh man, these things are hard to open. And pretty much, it's an RPG. It's made by Tecmo, believe it or not. I wish. They've only made one other RPG I can remember. It was on the Super Nintendo. I forget what the name of it there. It was like something Stars or whatever. I can't remember, but either way, I haven't played that one though. But this one is made by them, and apparently that one game I mentioned was pretty bad, so they just didn't didn't want to make another one, so they made this one to make up for that for like years later on or something. And this game plays a lot like Skies of Arcadia, sort of. I mean, it does really remind me of that a lot, mainly because, you know, you have like the airships, and then you can like do like airship battles, which is just awesome. And not only that, but also this game also kind of reminds me a little bit of like Indiana Jones sort of thing, because like you're like traveling around and doing like treasure hunting and such, which is really, really cool. But yeah, this game is pretty decent though. I mean, it's not like the best RPG you'll ever play on the DS, but it is definitely good fun, and just has a lot of charm and character to it, which I think is a good thing. So yeah, I've got this game for like $20, I think, at the EB Games, the same place I got Mario Maker for. So yeah, definitely this game is really good on the DS, I'd say. At least I'm really enjoying it. Alright, so we've got two PS1 games that I found at the thrift store around the same time, sort of, I think. I can't remember exactly, but this first one is Digimon Digital Card Battle, which I honestly had no idea they made this into a video game. And, well, I don't know if you guys knew, but I actually do like Digimon because, well, it was one of those things I grew up watching, and well, I just thought it was actually a pretty good show. I know a lot of people used to have, like, wars about, like, oh, which one is better, Pokemon or Digimon or whatever. Honestly, I liked both when I was a kid, so I never really got the point of that. But anyways, though, I haven't played this one, mainly because I just haven't got around to it. But I would imagine it's like the card game, but in a video game, what kind of thing, you know? That's just what I'm thinking. I could be totally off, though, but that's just what I think, just from the title of it. But I never actually played the card game for this, but I used to have cards just like lying around, but never enough to make a full deck, so yeah, so when I first played this game I might be a bit confused, but yeah, for finding this game for like $4, that's actually pretty good. So yeah, you know, I couldn't go wrong with that, but this will be something I am curious about though. Alright, and the next PS1 game is Destruction Derby on the PS1, and it's a greatest hits, but whatever, I don't really care. But this game is you know, it's you think it's gonna be like a car combat game, but it's actually a racing game, but just has like a lot of like car combat elements sort of thing. Well, you're not like blowing up other people by shooting rockets at them there, you're more like crashing into them. But yeah, I have to say this game is actually surprisingly pretty damn fun. Like, I got it at the same time I got the Digimon game for the same price, and I thought, well, you know, just whatever, let's just pick it up and just try it out, and I did, and well, I actually ended up enjoying it a lot more than I thought. I actually think this game's pretty decent. I mean, it's not like the best racing game ever on the PS1, but it's pretty good, though. I mean, it's very arcadey-like, which I don't mind that, so yeah, it's pretty fun. I like the, like when you're like crashing into like the other cars and stuff, and then like also some of the track designs are pretty cool. Like it's kind of like NASCAR, but you know, without having to do like the forward left turn, you can actually do like other tracks that are in like a figure 8 and shit. It's pretty awesome. And also, I find Psychosis, the company that made this game, they're kind of hit and miss, but I think this is definitely a hit. And not only that, but also I've always found their logo looked really cool. Like, especially their other one there, where it's like the one with like the wings there. I thought that one looked really sick. But yeah, no, it's definitely a pretty cool game though, especially for what it is. I wasn't really having a high expectation, but hey, this game definitely turned out to be a lot better than I thought. Alright, so now for the next set of games, it's going to be Wii games, which I also got at a thrift store, and this first one here is Manhunt 2. Now, the first game was fucking great. This one is still pretty good, but like not as good as the first one, and no, it has nothing to do with the stupid censoring. It's just, I don't know. From what I remember playing of this game years ago, because I played it on PS2 because a friend of mine had it, and I remember like it just didn't feel like as like good as the first one, like not as polished, but it was still a pretty decent game. But I am curious of trying this one out on the Wii. You know, maybe I should play this game during like in the month of October, because it is kind of horror related. Well, it's not like you know, like survival horror, but it has like a lot of horror themes, which I think is good. And by the way, I'm actually going to be doing a video talking about games that are good to play during the month of October for like any horror-related games. But of course, I'm not going to mention too many survival horrors, because I mean, obviously those are key. But you know, like I'll mention games like this and such, which I think should be exciting. So I can't wait to do that. But Yeah, so I haven't played this one since I got it though, but I played it on PS2, so I do know a little bit about it. Like I do remember at the beginning you're trying to escape from the asylum, and I also remember there's this like one crazy guy who's like trying to piss on you, which is kind of weird but kind of funny. But yeah, so can't wait to try this one out on the Wii. I wonder how it's gonna play out, because I don't know if it's gonna be all like motion control like or whatever. But either way, I'm curious. Okay, now in case you're wondering why I like randomly switch chairs, is because recording a video in this chair fucking hurts my neck for some reason. I don't know why it does that, but yeah, this is the chair I normally like record these videos on, so yeah, we'll just stick with this one for now, because, you know, these ones are comfy to sit in and playing games, but to record a video in it hurts my fucking neck. So either way, let's just get away with this awkward transition and continue with the one other Wii game I got. And this one is Fortune Street. Yeah, I also got this at a thrift store too, but this one was a bit more expensive for some reason. Well, it wasn't like a lot more expensive, but it was like $10, where the other one was like $4. I guess the reason why they jacked up the price is because it had Mario on it. Well, either way though, this game, I have not played it yet, and they still have a Club Nintendo thing in there, which is kind of funny. But I do know a little bit about it. It's like Mario Party, sort of. Well, kinda. Okay, maybe not really, but it is like a board game, but it also crosses over with Dragon Quest, which is probably the most random fucking thing ever. But yeah, this actually happened, and basically it's actually, you know what, the most common thing I can relate this to is actually like Monopoly, where you go around the board and you buy shit, and then you like other people give you money if they land on it or whatever. It's something kind of like that. I haven't got around to playing this one because this is a game that you want to play with other people, because I mean, I don't know, playing this game by yourself probably wouldn't be as fun, but yeah, I had to get it though, mainly because, you know, I really wanted to try this game out eventually. Also, just the whole idea of having Mario characters and Dragon Quest characters together in one game, it just seems ridiculous. Ugh. But, yeah, so I just had to get it for that. And, you know what really makes me wonder is that they really should make an RPG that actually mixes these two. I mean, wouldn't you think that would be, like, essential? I mean, I don't know, I'd buy that shit day one if I could. Yeah, Dragon Quest Mario Bros. Yeah, that'd be the shit. I mean, I'm pretty sure anyone that likes RPGs would play that shit. So yeah, this is definitely something that is pretty funny. Alright, so the next two games are PS2 games, and they're so similar to each other that I might as well show them off at the same time. And I also got them at the thrift store because, you know, thrift stores around here are awesome. And these two are Dance Dance Revolution. This one being Supernova 2, and this one being Max 2, I think. Yeah, that's what they call it. Now, what's interesting is that this one, I actually used to have this game like years and years ago. In fact, it was actually the same year I got my PS2. My parents got me this game with the big box and came with the dance pad, and pretty much they got it for me for Christmas, and I remember I used to play the shit out of it, and this one was pretty fun. It actually had a pretty decent soundtrack. Obviously not something I'd listen to every day, but, you know, just casual good time fun, which is what the best time to play these games are. And unfortunately I didn't have it anymore because my pad broke, which sucked, but then again, those things are not like the most durable thing ever. But so I had the pad broke with the game. I still had it, but I couldn't really play it or couldn't really do much with it. So what I ended up doing was a friend of mine that I'm still friends with, but she lives all the way in my old town, but she had the pad, but she didn't have the game. She like lost the game, so I was like, hey, you know what, I'll just give this to you, I have no need for it. So yeah, so now I got it back, and yeah, well, unfortunately they didn't come with the dance pad, but I got them anyway, just in case. But yeah, no, these games are fun. Like, I actually talked about them in my arcade memories video, because I used to play these games in the arcade, which is, you know, like, as I already said, casual, good time, good to play with friends, and, you know, it could even make a good drinking game, which is pretty funny. So, yeah, just that's why I had to get these there. But still, though, I like DDR. I don't know. People can call me fucking weird or whack job for that, but I just do like that kind of shit. Obviously, I can't play them all the time, but there'd be something, you know, party games. They're good to have every once in a while. And this Xbox game is a game I had no idea about, but I got it anyway because, you know, I wanted to try something new. And it's MotoGP 3 on the original Xbox, and all I have to say is that because I have like no high expectation, no low expectation, I really came in with this game with an open mind, and the game fucking sucks ass. I don't know, man, like, I'm not saying this because, you know, like I've said before, I'm not like a huge racing fan, at least when it comes to racing games that are trying to be serious, like this one. But no, this game, I think it's not good because I think the controls are really bad for a racing game, and I also think that the spawn points suck too. Like, as soon as you like wipe out somewhere, you pretty much like respawn exactly where you are, which isn't really helpful. In fact, like, so if you like crash into a wall, you'll like spawn like right there, and it's just, yeah, it's frustrating. It's just fucking stupid. But either way, though, I paid like $2 for this game because I was like, yeah, you know what, why not? Like, you know, like, we'll try it out, because, like I said, I'm willing to try whatever there. I mean, especially if this game was cheap, I'm not really, like, mad about it, but this is not something I would get at, like, you know, if I saw it at, like, one of the stores I go to, and be like, oh my god, I have to get that. No. I just got it there because it was, like, really cheap, and it was right there, but whatever. I own it. I don't know, maybe I might do a review on it once I get bored, but, yeah, no, there's nothing special about this game. This game is just not that great. At least I didn't like it. I don't know, maybe some of you guys might think I'm crazy for thinking that the game has bad controls, but whatever. I mean, I don't know. For every other racing game, I think this is probably like the worst racing game I actually own. Not that I own very many though, but... Now we're going to another Xbox game, and this one is not only another racing game, but it's a racing game that's actually good. And it is, Burnout 3 Takedown, which is probably the best Burnout game, probably. I mean, this one and Burnout Revenge was also a really good one that I used to play. And, well, what else can I say? I mean, it's a game where you're just driving around and you just have to, like, crash into other cars and just wreck their fucking day. It's fucking great. Yeah, definitely love this game. This game is just fucking, like, it's probably one of the best racing games that came around in that era. I mean, it's definitely better than the other one, but I'd say either this or Need for Speed Underground 2 was also really good, and then Most Wanted was also very, very good too, and Gran Turismo 3 is also really good. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, like I'm not like a huge fan of like realistic racing games, but there are some that I really like, and well, this one's not really realistic. I mean, the whole point of the game is you just trying to like fuck everyone up. But yeah, it's, you know, it's kind of like that Destruction Derby game that I talked about, but just on real streets, so that makes it even better. But yeah, no, it's definitely a really good game. I mean, I'm sure anyone that has played this knows that this is definitely a well-worthy racing game to get. Definitely worth the $2. Alright, so there is only one more game left, and this one hurt my wallet. Well, actually, it didn't just hurt my wallet, it, like, stabbed the wallet, and then it, like, threw the wallet into, like, the incinerator. Which pretty much meaning that I paid a lot of fucking money for it. And, let me tell you, I was very, very satisfied for what I paid, and I'll get into all that later, even though I don't like talking about prices all that much. But, yeah, I just have to do it anyway, because I know someone will complain about it. But, yeah, so this one game is something I was not expecting to get anytime soon. But I have it. Because... reasons. Magical Knight Rayearth on the Sega Saturn. And let me tell you, I got this game yesterday, so I didn't play it as much as I'd like to, but from what I can tell you is that this game fucking rocks. I mean, I've like played it for about 2 hours, I think, because, you know, I've been busy with shit. And let me tell you, this game is just awesome. It's pretty much like what was it there? Secrets of Mana? Yeah, it's like Secrets of Mana, but you play as like 3 people and you can switch between them, or like the main person can like swing their sword, and then the other one like stabs their sword, and then the other one can shoot like a bow and arrow. It's pretty cool. And also, I remember watching the anime for this game many years ago. I forget when it was, but I think it might have been in 2006, so yeah, damn, that's like almost like 10 years ago. So, yeah, so, I remember when I have watched it, I remember liking it, and then I remember finding out, like, when I wanted to look up some information about it, I found out there was a game on it, and I was like, oh man, that's awesome, I have to play the game, but there were 3 things that got in the way. 1, I didn't own a Saturn at the time. 2, the game is hard to find, and 3, the game is ridiculously expensive. So yeah, because of that, I was like, fuck, I'll probably never be able to play this game, and not even emulation can help you, because emulation for the Saturn kinda sucks. Although I've heard that they are making improvements on it, but it's still not working that right, especially with some games like this, or Panzer Dragoon Saga, or just anything like that. But yeah, so now as for the price I paid for it, well, believe it or not, I only paid like $250 for it, which is a lot, but like I said though, like I had enough for it, and not only that, but that was actually a lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be, because the game was originally selling for like $300, but I ended up talking the guy down to only paying for me about like $250, which was not only a lot better, but also the condition of this game is like fucking amazing. In fact, it actually still has the stickers in here, which I'll show you real quick. Just gotta be really careful with this, because this is something I don't want to mess around with. Yeah, man, you gotta love that, like, shiny shit. I love that. Then again, Working Designs always does a really good job at that. Oh yeah, this is the receipt, which is funny. The receipt says, well, this is not the receipt that I got when I bought it, but apparently the people that bought this originally, paid $77. I wish I paid that much for it. And they bought it at EB Games, as you can tell on the back, and they bought it in Mississauga. Yeah, wow, this game came way far away. Apparently the person that sold it to them was named Steven. Not that that fucking matters, but anyways, I just like looking at these if they leave them in here. It's funny to read, which is why I wanted to read that. So yeah, these are the stickers. Once I get all this open. So yeah, you get stickers of Yumi, Fu, Hakuru, Zagat, or Zagot, or whatever, and yeah, they look really fucking cool. Yeah, so the stickers are all in there. I'm probably gonna leave them in there because, you know, they look fucking cool like that. And yeah, so I really do want to play this game more, but unfortunately I don't have the well, I'll put this back in here. Unfortunately, I don't have the frickin', what's it called, the action replay that allows you to save, like, a lot more data on games, because, unfortunately, you know, with the Saturn, if you know, they has, like, that battery data, and if the battery dies, you pretty much lose all your data, which really sucks, so that's why I haven't played this game as much as I'd like, because of, well, because, you know, I don't want, like, my save data to die while I'm in the middle of playing, and then I have to start all the way back at the beginning, and I can't save, and all that horseshit, so I really want to get an action replay. I just haven't, because, well, I find, PayPal has been really big shitheads with me lately, because they won't let me access my account and all that, which really sucks, but, yeah, no, like, if I ever get a action replay, which I'm hoping to get one next month, maybe, if I can settle things out, then yeah, I'll probably play this game a lot more than I would like. And not only that, but I can also play import games, which I also can't wait to do, because, well, yeah, I've been really interested in trying to get some import games if I could, which is something I would like to do. But yeah, so anyways, yeah, this game, definitely a really good RPG on the Sega Saturn. In fact, actually, it's the only RPG I've played on the Sega Saturn, but man, I fucking love it there. I mean, like I said, it's like Secrets of Mana, but with, like, you choose between three, well, you don't choose between, you could switch through 3 characters, and it's just really good adventure. Also, the music in this game is fucking amazing. Just gotta throw that out there. But yeah, definitely hurt the wallet. It didn't nuke the wallet. I mean, something that would nuke the wallet would be paying for, like, Hagane or Little Samson, or, you know, anything of, like, that kind of, like, price range. That would be nuking the wallet. Or, you know, getting, what was it there? The Nintendo World Championship or whatever. That would also, no, that would be, like, world-ending the wallet. If that makes sense. Anyways, I'm just being ridiculous now. So, yeah, this was definitely a Pigouts video that was definitely interesting. I mean, like I already said, it was quality over quantity, which I think is more important. And, yeah, so for the month of October, I'm mostly going to be releasing videos that are related to horror things. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a video about, like, video games that are, like, really good to play during the month, like, and all that stuff. And then I'm going to try and do some reviews that do have, like, some sort of horror theme to them. I'm going to try. And not only that, but I'm also going to upload a video of top 10 creepy music within video games, which should be interesting. And also for that, I'm not going to talk as much about horror games because that'd be way too easy, but I'll explain that whenever I get that video out. So yeah, there should definitely be some interesting content within October because, you know, Halloween's actually one of my favorite times of the year. So yeah, definitely awesome stuff, and I'm just so thankful for everything, all that good stuff. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and commenting. And not only that, but let's make October a great month.